This is Ethan Lee and Eldon Villaforte. We're here to do an interview.
Oh yes, yes. This is
Okay. So the first question we have is like, could you just introduce a little bit about yourself and like what you do to like improve our environment?
Chris Cramer, and I work with Hawaiian fish ponds, and I'm a historian, so I you know do a lot with a lot of research and a lot of work with education. See what we had before, so we kind of know where we're going. So a lot of that is talking with Kupuna. They lived had a whole different experience, and so we kind of um, can understand better the environment that we can't see today, but we can kind of see what's missing or what's changing.
Yeah, okay, that sounds great. So like what made you like create the foundation or like yeah.
Um, I think it wasn't like I liked to lead things at all. It was not something I like to do, but there was like a real need for it, and so that's why I kind of felt, it's like if nobody else is gonna do it, I'm gonna step up. So that was kind of
Okay, yeah.
I could see like we had an opportunity to save these last fish ponds, and it's like and get real important sites. So
Yeah. And like, how do you feel about like the current state of our like ocean pollution? And do you think like it'll get any better or is it gonna get any worse over time?
the ocean pollution.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely think it can get better. One of the, just because we have more awareness now. So like, in the past, there was a lot of development on the, like the mountains and on the ridges and stuff, and so all that washes down, all the runoff and the dirt, and just pollutes the ocean and fills all the tuckle holes and all
Yeah.
the lobster grounds and stuff. So we have more education now, but it remains to be seen, like if we're gonna learn from what we know now, or we just do the same, you know.
Yeah.
It's so it's like we have the knowledge that polluting, like building up Malka is gonna the Kai, or or these, we use a lot of plastic. It's got to go somewhere, right? So without
Yeah.
any kind of plan for it, it's just gonna go in the ocean. But um, yeah, so we have the knowledge now. It's just what we do on it,
Yeah, definitely. And like what are
But I'm
some
hopeful.
oh, sorry.
I'm very hopeful because it's changed so much in the last like 20 years. As far as um, people don't want to pollute things now, and there are a lot of people that care. So
Yeah, definitely. And what are some ways that like you've raised awareness about your foundation or your organization and like how have you got the word out to our community?
um, you know, I think a big one is education, because we had like a generation of people that they never learned in school about these things, so they were kind of ignorant, and then they got power and stuff, and they became like leaders. So like your generation, you guys have more knowledge, so you hopefully will make different decisions. But it was kind of like, okay, it was hard to change that one generation, but we were able to work with the youth for next generation,
Yeah.
so like they will know and not make the same mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. And like, do you think you've made an impact ever since you started your organization?
Oh yeah, like before we were told like, oh, there's nothing there, nobody will care, and then we've just seen that people do care, you know, and you meet people that have the same values and you know they want to make a difference and stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
talking with the elderly people who, you know, they thought people in the younger generations don't care, and so like having them, giving them a forum to get their voice, you know, to others is really important, right? Because
Yeah.
a lot of times people think, oh, like nobody will listen to me because I'm old and stuff.
Yeah. And for I see on your website you guys have volunteer opportunities. How
Right.
often would you say like one is held?
Well, we had COVID right now, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Last 2 years we had to slack off and we had to pause, and then we reopened and we had, you know, way more
Yeah.
groups than we could handle, right? There were so many groups that wanted
Yeah.
to come. So it's been nice, you know. But you know, we have regular every month
Okay.
days and stuff.
Yeah, and like before COVID and everything, like of course, when these volunteer opportunities are being held, like do you yourself like attend them and also participate?
Oh yeah, every time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So that's the fun part, you know. That's everybody likes to
yeah.
get in, kind of, and help, and then work together. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris Cramer. I won't take too much of your time. Like, thank you for helping us on this interview.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
Yeah,
Let me
thank
know
you.
how it goes, or love to meet you sometime, or
Yeah, definitely,
appreciate what
definitely.
you guys are doing.
All right. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yep. Have a
take
great
it
day.
easy. All right, you
Bye
too.
bye.